Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to guide you through the online system you're going to use while applying your application for IRC scholarships. So again, when you are on this page, there is this tab over here, guides to the online system. If you haven't checked my previous video regarding call for documentation, I will highly recommend you to go and see the video which has a step-by-step guide how to check the eligibility criteria and what the other things that you are required to know before you will apply for the IRC scholarship. Today I'm going to talk about the guides to the online system. So if you click on this plus sign, so they have provided the separate guides for the applicant, supervisor, for research office. So if you are the applicant, you have to click and open this document, and it will provide you the step-by-step guide how to use the online system. So if you click on that, you will be navigated to this document, PDF document. Again, this document has started with the key dates which you should keep in your mind, but they have provided you the last year dates, and now this year it is going to again this scholarship has been going to open on 29th of the August of 2025, and the rest of the key dates you can check on the website. Okay, again, here is the table of contents you can see here. So for the using of online system, it is very important to have an idea and keep thing in your mind that you are going to fill out all of your application on the online system, and you are going to submit it via that online application system. However, they have also provided you with the forms, that is the application form, and if you download that form, it will provide you the opportunity to create your application on the Word document, and that document have the same questions that are available on online system. So what I did during for applying the IRC scholarship, I just fully completed this form and then cross-check this form with my supervisor before filling out the online application form. It will be really handy, and I highly recommend you download this form first, fill in this form, and when you become confident that your application is now ready, then it will be very easy for you to go to the online system and just copy and paste whatever the question has been asked from the document to the online system. However, I will recommend one more thing, that if you're going to use that way, still it is important to create your account online so that you will be ready to submit your form when it is ready. Okay, so again, coming back for the online system, they are telling you that if you have any technical issue regarding creating your account, you can contact system@research.ie. They are telling you for technical queries, you have to include your project ID, the browser you are using, and if appropriate, a screenshot any message. So when you create your account and when you create the title of your project, you will be assigned with the project ID. So here the project ID means the assigned project ID when you will start your application. Furthermore, they are telling you that applicants should not log into their profile or application form in different browser at the same time. You cannot use different browser at the same time, so be sure which browser you use and you like. Thirdly, if you enter information and do not click the save draft button, it is very important when you are filling out your application form. Whenever you feel like that you are not going further, just click the save draft, so that whatever information you have written into the online application form, your information will be saved. Otherwise, you will lose each and every single thing if you did not press the save button. The thing that is written in red is most important thing, that once you have submitted your application, no alteration can be made. So be sure. That's why I suggest you to create a separate application, so that you will be sure that what you are going to copy and paste in the online system. The second thing is registering as an applicant for the first time. So you have to register for an online system. When you click here, you will be navigated to the page like that. So you have to click on the register here, and when you click on register here, you registration guide, and as you are the applicant, you have to click, and this is the page where you will be navigated. It will ask each and everything about you, your title, gender, date of birth, name, etc. And when you submit this, it will say that you have created the account, and then an email will after registration an email will be sent to you, and here it is mentioned that you should check your spam folder in order to activate your account. Once you have received your username and password, you should access to the online system. They will send you the username and password, and then again you will click, which will after clicking that, you will be navigated to this page, and the username and password given in your email, you put it here, and you will be logged into the system. It will be highly recommended that you change your password afterwards. Okay, now so when you log in to the system, you will be on your home screen. You can see the open call, the application you have drafted, or your submitted applications. So I can walk you through to my my account. So you here you can see that I cannot see any open call. This is because I am already an IRC applicant, where you can see that over here, application outcome. I have already one application outcome, so that is why I do not have any open call, because I am not eligible to apply for the IRC, because I am already awarded the IRC scholarship. I do not have any drafted application and submitted application, activity pending, or submitted report. It is just for your ease. I am showing you so that you have a quick overview that how the home page will be look like. The rest I'll guide you through this from this document. So here will be the open calls, the drafted applications and submitted application. So begin creating your application by clicking on open calls. You have to click on open calls, like over here, and when you click on over here, you will be navigated to the preliminary eligibility quiz. So this is the quiz which needed to be taken, and it is a very short quiz, and you will be assessed whether you meet the eligibility requirement. But they are also mentioning here that they are mentioning here that passing this quiz did not confirm all of the eligibility requirement of the program. So if at any point Research Council came to know that you are not eligible for this award, you might become ineligible. So just keep that thing in your mind. Okay, here then you will click on begin eligibility quiz, and you will be navigated to the basic quiz. Once you have completed the quiz, again they are saying that save the draft, so that your draft will be saved for the later use. And if you did not save the draft, you might have to given the eligibility quiz again. Now they are saying that once you have completed the quiz, click on submit button, and no alteration can be made to the eligibility quiz when it is submitted. It is therefore important to check and recheck the eligibility quiz form until you are fully satisfied with all the sections before submitting. Okay, now here they are mentioning that potential applicant who do not meet the preliminary eligibility requirement will be going to receive following message in red, and who have passed the quiz, they are going to receive the message in green. So good luck for that. I hope you get the message in green. Now they are telling you, once you receive the preliminary eligibility message, you must immediately click on continue to the application. Do not navigate out of the page or reload your page or refresh your page. It is very important that you just follow as it is said. Do not refresh your page. Doing so will prevent you from starting your draft application and from resubmitting the eligibility quiz. Okay, now once the application form is open, it is auto saved after 2 to 3 seconds, so it will automatically be saved. So here they have shown you a sample example that there are 3 fake applicants with different project ID and with different project title, application type, and which is the Irish body. So you have to you will see the university you are enrolled in over here. So click open on whatever the application you have, and then you can begin your application process. Being by selecting the appropriate scholarship for which you are applying and entering your project title, it is very important to select the appropriate scholarship, because when you open over here open calls, so there are multiple scholarship IRC offers. As I told you in my previous video, there is a postgraduate as well as post fellowship program as well. They provide funding to that program. So there are multiple programs they are offering for the scholarship. So it is very important that you chose the right funding program. They are now guiding that you have to select the appropriate scholarship program, appropriate educational institution. Thirdly, if you select yes to the application being in Irish, you now have the option to upload your own English translation in PDF format. So if you are going to use Irish in online system, they will also provide you the option to you can upload your English translation PDF format. But if you are already filling your form in English, this option won't be available for you. The applicant details section is largely populated based on your personal profile. If you would like to update any of this information, click Save Draft. Again and again, I am recommending whatever you are filling in, just click the Save Draft so that none of your information get lost. They will ask you to provide an ORCID account. ORCID is basically a platform where you can provide your information regarding your scientific publications. So it is very important to make an account on ORCID beforehand, and they have provided you the link over here. Now they are telling as detailed in call of document, which we have already discussed in previous video. The funding to be awarded is dependent on the type of degree being pursued. So the funding time is totally depending on the degree you are going to pursue. If you are going for the master's program, it might be for 1 year or 2 years. If you are going for the PhD program, it might be for 3 years or 4 years. So it totally funding depend on the duration of your degree. For applicants who have already completed part of postgraduate degree for which they are seeking funding, the duration of funding to awarded is depending on type of postgraduate degree being pursued and the date of first registration. It is important to enter the date of first registration correctly, as it is used to assess your eligibility for the type of degree selected, and if eligible the duration of funding applicable. So it is very important that you write down your date correctly, first registration, of your degree in any of the institute, so that there will be no issue regarding this particular pointer. Please only add participants on your application form under the primary and additional participant tab. Please see section 4. Okay, so there will be the tab providing when you start writing up your application. I'll tell you about this point later on in this video. They are also guiding you editing an application. So when you have created the application, you can edit it, because definitely you will editing it on daily basis. So here is the edit button. You can edit it whenever you want, and ensure that you click the save button after editing. Okay, now when you start the application, as I have told you that I'll discuss that point later, so your application form will be look like that. So it has an overview, it has a type of primary and additional participants, which I have told you that this is the pointer we need to discuss what they are trying to say. So here is the tab where you can add additional participant. Then they will ask for your track record, personal statement, training and career development plan, proposed research, blah blah blah. And then you are recommending to save the draft, and once you have created this application, just submit the button. As each applicant can only submit one eligibility quiz and one application, the message below will now appear if you click on the open calls icon on your home page. So this is the open call. They are telling you this message will be appear afterwards. Afterwards when you click on the open calls. Okay, now fifth is very important, adding the supervisor on your application. So here is, I think it is not appear over here. So there are tabs further here. You have to add the supervisor. So it is very important, first of all, that you discuss each and every thing with your supervisor. You have an agreement with your supervisor that you are going to apply for this IRC scholarship. So any application which does not have the required participant form, like academic supervisor, completed in full and submitted via the online system by the relevant deadline, will be deemed ineligible. And I have already discussed the ineligibility criteria in my previous video. You should see that video so that you can find out what makes you ineligible for the scholarship. So it is very important to add the supervisor and through the online system before submitting your application. You must associate a pre-registered primary supervisor or your application through the participant. Okay, so as per my experience, when you try to fill in this form for your supervisor, so they ask you, I did not remember exactly, but they ask you for some details which your supervisor will provide you, and when you put that details, the name of your supervisor automatically comes up. So you have to select that supervisor. So it is very easy, but in this tab your supervisor will guide you properly how to fill in this part. Okay, but if you cannot find your chosen supervisor, please contact them to ensure they have registered through the research office in their higher education institution. It is important, if you cannot find the name, ask your supervisor to register through the research office of your institution. Okay, so this is all about the supervisor. Now coming down, it is important to note that if you add an incorrect supervisor name to your application different to the primary supervisor name entered in the submitted preliminary eligibility quiz, this must be corrected while the application is in the draft status. Again and again, I'm telling you to be very vigilant while filling this application form. That is why I recommend you again to fill in the application which is provided in the Word format, so that there will be less chances of discrepancies. This is all about your supervisors. Now coming down, completing the application as per the call of document. In order to ensure a level playing field for all applicants, the Irish Research Council seek the gender blind the assessment process for these programs. As such, applicant must be anonymous and free from pronouns and other words which would identify the application's identity and gender. It is very important and very good that this application is not gender biased, and whatever gender you belongs to, this funding provide you the full opportunity to pursue this funding without any issues. Any degree result as entered in the application form and endorsed by the host institution must be the applicant overall result and verifiable as such an official transcript. So this pointer, there are multiple pointers in this guide which I have already discussed in my previous video. So this is the degrees that when you will be awarded, as per my experience, when you will be awarded with this prestigious scholarship, what happened, that research office will contact you to send all the degrees that were degrees and grade as written in this application, and they will verify it and then send back you email that now it has been verified, and also inform IRC that they have the transcripts and degrees have been verified. So if you have a different grading system, so they are telling you that please enter them exactly as appear on your transcript, but explain the grading system being referred to the free text box provided. They have provided a free text box in the application form. So if you have a different grading system, so just make sure to fill that text box. When completing the proposed research tab, you must only answer yes to the question: will you be a new entrant to the degree for which you are seeking IRC funding? If you will be first registering for your PhD from 1st September 2025. So this is important that you should only answer yes. If you are a new entrant mean that you are going to start your PhD from September 2025. This means that you are going to start your PhD from next year. So it is very important to write down yes. Otherwise, if you are enrolled in current PhD program or master's program, just tick no. When completing the proposed research tab, please consult the IRC research categorization document. I'll discuss this document later when I'll create a separate video on how to fill out your application form correctly to ensure the success for that particular scholarship. So I'll discuss that in that document. Okay, now these are the details you should have to you should read out before going to fill out your application form. The important thing is, which is highlighted either in bold or either it is in red. So again, over here they are talking about the plagiarism. I have already talked that in my previous video, that if any kind of plagiarism arise, that you are using someone else's work as your name, so you will not become ineligible, but also you will not consider eligible if you apply it on later years. So be sure that that work belongs to you. No alteration can be made in application when it is submitted. Again, they are telling you, then when you fill out your application, double check it, and again check it for any discrepancy, because there will be no alteration made when it is submitted. So this is the final stage, is that you click the submit button and your application will be submitted. So they are telling you to checking the status of primary supervisor form. Again, they are telling you it is your responsibility, your, like being an applicant, it is your responsibility that your primary supervisor submit the form before the relevant deadline, which is mentioned on their website. So now they are telling you the endorsement of the application. When application has been submitted, you will be eligible to download your whole application in the form of PDF. So just for the record. And then they are telling you that please note that research office decision will only be available in the PDF once the decision is submitted by HEI. So when you will get to know the decision, it will be also available in PDF format on your online system, like over here. So due to data privacy issues, I am not able to open that and show you how it is available. I showed you that how it is appeared, but this will be available in the form of PDF once the award is granted or you became unsuccessful in either cases. So that's all from my side today. I hope you like and enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the next video, in which I'm going to show you how to fill a successful application form for IRC scholarship. Thank you very much. I would like you to share, like and subscribe to my channel, and if you have any queries regarding this IRC scholarship, being an IRC scholar, I would really like to help you. Just comment me below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much.